Alright, hey everyone, it's Alice. We're back with some Vanilla Don't Starve. Um, as always, we're getting started with this. We just died. It's not going super well. I think we lose our last, stone. So we'll find out how this is gonna go and what we can do. We were trying to kill a spider queen. I've never seen the spider queen spawn before. So that one was new, and is super interesting, and I'm not sure how to kind of run with that. But we're gonna figure this out here. Now, the worst part about all this is that I don't know where we are. So we're way over there. All of our stuff is... What the hell's our stuff? We're looking for our backpack here to find out where we died. There was a spider somewhere, and that's where we died. That's not it. That's the cursed chest. We weren't that far away from our base, I didn't think. But either way, let's head back to base. Because we should be able to get there today. Which is obviously going to be the goal, because we're able to get food and all that kind of fun stuff. We died in the trees while we were trying to make a torch so we could light some stuff on fire. Which didn't end up happening. So that's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's get those seeds, though. Can we? Thank you. Oh, I also should pick up all this stuff. That'd be smart. All the building materials. Would be pretty good, probably. Also, oh my gosh. Here we go. We died. Here's our map. Let's do all that again. So we know we died in the trees to the Spider Queen. And we can't find where our stuff is. Or rather, we didn't die to the Spider Queen. We died to something else. In the woods, while we were trying to make the torch to light the trees on fire. To try to save us as dusk came. So we'll have to figure this out. That's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay. We're gonna go back to our base. We can't find our backpack, which is a bummer, because it has, like, our lighter and everything in it. Where is my lighter? I didn't have my lighter last time, either. Yes. Hopefully it's over here. Because this is a whole lot of problematic. Luckily, we've got a bunch of rabbits over here. We're gonna have enough food for a while. Oh, we should have plenty of food in the icebox, too, right? Like, that should... We actually shouldn't be in dire straits or anything like that, which is good. Oh, and look at that. There's stuff there. Cool. Okay. Now, the downside here... So we need fertilizer, and I don't have fertilizer. I also don't have a weapon to deal with the fact that there is the possibility of turkeys being in here. But I don't see any turkeys right now, so that's good. Alright, so we're doing okay. We've got plenty of food. We're gonna have to go harvest some fertilizer so we can get these couple of these bushes back up and running, but that's doable. Our farming is going pretty well. So this is going pretty, I think, like, solidly all around. I'm gonna open this up. See if I can take, like, what, half of these? Put them in a separate pile. And then, oh, butts. That was the real reason we were out there, is that koalefant is about to go stale. Shit. In order to make the puffy vest, we needed... What? That was why we were out there. Is I need crud muffins. This is wholly problematic. I need silk, and I don't have silk. I also have... One of these has got to have... How do I just have no fire material? This is awful. We are not in a good spot, my friends. Oh, and there's still hounds out here. Shit. I can't deal with that. Shit. This is not good. We are in a bad, bad spot. Where are the beefaloes? Okay, so we actually can't go back to our base for a little while. I need to find, like, pigmen or something. I'm gonna die. I just have to, like, I guess we just lose this one? Because we just, like, were not prepared, because I forgot that there were hellhounds. Also, where's my game sound? I have 0 game sound. Come on. There we go. I need you last 2 to... Ah, well, there we go. That was death. Which is fine, because we're gonna go back to the main menu real quick. And I'm gonna do a couple things. A, figure out why I have no game sound in my audio. Because it's not off here. So bizarre. Why is... I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna relaunch Don't Starve real quick. And then we'll start a new game in a minute. I just want to see if I can figure out what's going on with the sound here. Maybe it was just whatever relaunch I did a little bit ago. There we go. Because I did relaunch after I did my, I did my audio test. And then I restarted, and I didn't realize that it didn't do this. So we created a normal world. Usually I go in and I edit a little bit. That last world was, I think, a little bit too heavily edited, which might be part of my frustration with it. So we're going to start a brand new world. We're going to take a note of that real quick. I feel like we should just, like, start playing Aladdin in the background or something. We're not actually going to, because that's how you get a cease and desist letter from Disney. We don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. So I am so hungry right now because I make my own soup broth. Because I do a decent amount of cooking, and I cook... Mostly, I'm a vegetarian, and I cook mostly vegetarian things. I cook a lot of vegetables at home. I actually cook mostly vegan at the house, which is, I think, pretty nifty. What is this? I usually have burrows. So I had a couple of, like, pretty big, like, a couple quarts bags full of, just, like, veggie ends. Peppers and shallots and zucchini, which are like the big things I cook with. And spicy broth is one of my favorites to use. I need to find people to put on my mellow broth on, because I don't use it very often. Or I just need to make more soup. Maybe that's the option. But I'm making spicy broth today, and I'm so excited. My entire house smells like vegetable soup in like the best sort of way. Oh, we found Chester right away? Hell yeah! It's like the best gift in the world. We found Chester on day 1. Yeah, rock on. I like that. Like my hands smell like garlic from chopping up a couple cloves of garlic. It just smells so good. I need to leave the house for one thing today, and it is to go and buy more garlic, actually, because I'm almost out, and I wish to roast, I have Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I love roasting Brussels sprouts and just devouring them. But I had this idea to roast them over cloves of garlic. Like whole, like, bulbs of garlic. Because then not only do I just get to eat roasted garlic, which is amazing, I think it'll add a lot to the taste and the flavor. This might be where we end up. Hopefully there's no, the bees nearby, which is great because we can catch them to harvest for, I kind of want to try to set up a base pretty early this time. Usually I wait to see a little bit more of, like, the map first, and we've barely seen any. Can I make, like, a single trap? Okay. So this is how I do this. This is I'm marking a decent spot. There's not a lot, but we really don't need that much space for a decent, like, starting area for this. So hopefully we can do that. We're gonna collect all these, though. We didn't get a lot of food, which is a slight problem, but we can fix that because we can build farms the way we have in the past, right? So that should be fine. Oh, there's beefalo here. There's only a couple. We need to be careful about how close we are to the beefalo, so that might not actually work out great. Because we want to try to keep them at a distance so they don't destroy us when they go in mating season. But they're not super close, so that could be okay. But we'll see. I can always pick up that trap later when I find a better spot, right? Because there weren't that many rabbit holes, and there were beefalo nearby, but a little bit too close, maybe. Like, everything else we can fix, right? We can move berry bushes, we can move twiggy trees, we can move grass stalks, we can plant forests, we can do all this stuff. So it's not super big deal. This might actually be better. Nope, not enough rabbit holes. We want them a little bit clustered together so we can just kind of put, like, a minefield of traps down. A little bit better that way. Alright, well that's okay. Well, we got a whole new area. It's not the worst place to start. Well, I don't know. I just can't decide if that's, like, where we want to build our base or not. So we'll play it by ear, I guess. We do down here? There's only a couple. Not much better. I don't know why I'm not picking every single piece of the straw. I should be picking every piece of this tall grass. Like, I should be. But I'm not. Oh, hey, look at that. This might actually be... They're not quite as, like, consistently grouped together. Let's see if we can find any more. Build the fire so we don't die overnight. But that might have to do. We don't really need that many rabbits, right? And we can hoard them between ice boxes, just boxes with rabbits in them, drying the meat, that kind of stuff, cooking the meat to make it last longer. There's a lot of different options as far as keeping it steady goes. So that's good. I have a decent number of... we can always start a forest too, so that's not bad. Coffee. The nights at this point are always like really boring. So we have this place up there. I don't think we're gonna use that. I think we're more likely to use the spot down here. If we end up using one at all. Just because I think it's a little bit stronger. Oh, we should cook these and eat those. It's like our only source of food. I guess we could cook like one of those. We're just gonna do one. Just to bring our food up a little bit. I guess it didn't bring up our food very much. Just a little bit to help us get through the day. Hopefully we find some more food sources before tomorrow night. Because otherwise we're gonna be in deep shit, I think. Which won't be great. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What is this Discord message? But yeah, so we want to try to set a base up. We want to try to find gears. So we can get an ice box. We need to find charcoal. So we can get crock pots and drying racks. More drying racks are always better. We only need one crock pot though. And I think we want to try to get multiple drying racks before we get a crock pot. Crock pots are great, but we don't really need them super early. We need them more late game. More winter side, I think, is the big thing there. So let's get on our way. So we do want to be better about, these things, about grass, the cut grass. Because obviously that's a thing. What do I need here? Sorry, I'm keeping track of something on my phone. For the broth. There we go. Just waiting for I wanted to stop a timer before it actually started making noise. Since the settlers are silent. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's cool. So we got that. So I don't have the second pickaxe. I want to get, oh, there's more rabbit holes too. So this might actually be a really good spot. We're pretty close to the beefalo, which is fine. We want to be somewhat close because we do want to be able to end up harvesting their manure as much as possible, right? Like that's a huge part of it. I kind of want to find out where that wormhole goes. What expansion am I playing with? I must be playing with, the, Giants expansion. I didn't realize that. I thought I picked Vanilla Don't Starve. Interesting. That's fascinating. Cool. So we're no longer playing Vanilla Don't Starve. I inadvertently, selected an expansion. Which is fine. It's not a problem. But I do think we're gonna make sure this is just the end of the road here. We're gonna jump through that wormhole. Because if we don't, I don't know if we're going to be able to get... Oh, no, we won't. We'll be fine. I wonder if that means we can get ice. It also is why we saw burrows, but I haven't seen any birch trees yet. Birch trees would be great. Twiggy trees would also be great. These would both be things that I would really like to actually see. We have a full stack, so instead of picking right now, I'm just gonna run because I need to find food. Like, I need to find a source of food, multiple sources of food before the day is out. Because if we don't, we're gonna be in trouble. We're fine in, like, every other regard. It's really just the food that's gonna be a problem. Luckily, it stopped raining. So we're good there. We're gonna put this back up. Guess that doesn't do anything. Okay. Land. Now this is the same place we were earlier, as we can see, because there's no berries there. We're gonna make sure we're going in a new direction. We're gonna pick these twigs though, because we need twigs. We don't have a really good selection of those. So that's fine. But need food. I still don't see any food sources. Berries. Rock on. Okay, so we'll be able to at least get some of that up. We can get this. Carrots, that's another thing. Get this one. We have enough that to get through the night, so we're good there. Oh, that was... Alright. So we've got 2 pieces of food that should get us up a decent amount. Not much, though. So it'd be really great if we could find some more food out here in the wilderness before it gets to nighttime and not just dusk. Flowers are great and beautiful and all, and I would care a lot more if I was losing more sanity. But I'm not. Okay, this is good to know. For the future, because we'll need this, like, we're gonna take these. Oh, sweet. I'm actually gonna mine that. I don't know how long it'll be good for, but we're gonna take it. Hopefully long enough. I don't know what phase of the moon it is, which is the problem. So we can turn Chester into an icebox, which is great, because you can put anything in an icebox, but food is particularly helpful. We are not going to go over there right now. We're going to avoid that area. Also, ice apparently restores health, so that's cool. Oh, Maxwell's Gate. Sweet. But still no food. It's starting to drive me nuts how little food we found. Because I actually like, can't survive right now. Like, this is gonna get me through... We're at 61? 66. Okay, well... That's about as good as we're gonna get, I guess. And I don't have the option to wait any longer. I have to go forward with that. So that's a bummer. Well, Chester, come here. Can I at least put this ice in there? And hopefully that doesn't empty out before... Maybe I can find more. I have to find food first. That's the problem. Is I want to keep finding ice for Chester, but I also don't know it's a new moon, so it's not worth it. Okay, that's good to know, because if it were a full moon or closer to a full moon, I would keep trying to do that for Chester, but, because having an icebox now would be great, because I could just stockpile food, while we run around in the wild, which would be fantastic. But we don't have that option. So, that's okay. Perfectly fine. Not the end of the world. At all. We're, however, gonna also find Chester and put that stack in the Chester pot. Also gonna chop down a few of these while we are just here and waiting for the night to kind of wane down. It wouldn't mind having a backup of these, since we're clearly not going to be able to get enough ice before during the full moon. We're just gonna, this is gonna melt. We're just gonna do this for right now. If somehow magically we end up finding enough, which I would love. Don't get me wrong. I would be so thrilled if we magically found enough ice to get Chester to be a full-grown icebox Chester. Well, we're gonna get enough ice. The question is, are we gonna get the new moon fast enough? Or the full moon fast enough? Like, there we go. That's enough ice to get Chester through a full moon. So that's really cool. We're also getting enough ice so I can actually maybe eat. So I'm gonna store all that in here. I'm gonna eat one of those, though. It doesn't restore much health. Just enough to maybe keep us alive. Which is, I mean, really all I really want, right? So... but hopefully we can find... I am not gonna go... I guess I might as well go that way. I want to find food. I'm so stressed about the fact that we might starve in the first, like, 4 days of Don't Starve, because we just happen to keep finding the not food-based areas. I was really hoping that we would find, I don't know, anything on the other side of this that wasn't just more rocks. But nope, we just found more rocks and more ice, which we're gonna take because I need something. Oh, well, I need that. Okay. Trying to take the fastest way back to... I'm not gonna bother mining that ice. I'll come back for it. Okay, I thought I was going in the right direction to maybe find some food. We were clearly not. There's a path, though, so hopefully we can find something along the path. Maybe, possibly, I'll get lucky. Okay, berries. Sweet. Something. Do I have enough stuff to make a fire? I have enough stuff to make a fire. Alright, we're gonna just... We're literally just looking for food at this point. I don't have any other option. Berries. I gotta be really careful in case there are frogs, because they will murder me right now. Carrots. Alright, we found some food. We're gonna be good for a little while. Which is good, because I was actively starting to get worried. It's gonna take us a while to regain our health, though. Like, it's not gonna be easy. We might have enough food here to do it, but I'm more likely not, I think. Alright, well, let's see here. Oh, and I'm looking at how hungry I am, and it's terrifying. Look at that. Look at that tiny little shrivelly stomach that we've got. Up there in that corner. We do have, like, we're gonna have so many berries. We should be okay. I hope. We'll see. Alright. Alright, we're gonna come back from the brink of starvation here. Hopefully, we have a bunch of food now, so we should be okay. Alright, we're just gonna build this early. I don't want to drop those. Silly. We're gonna put these 3 pieces of ice in Chester, though. And then we're gonna cook these. And we're gonna eat one, like, right now. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was scary there for a minute. Well, look at that. Look at us come back from the brink of death. Woof. We're gonna cook these last carrots, because if we don't, we are not gonna be fully healthy. Alright, so we just went almost full 3 days without finding any food. Which is terrifying. We managed to find a bunch of other stuff. We found a good rock lair. We found where the killer bees are, so we know where to find them and kill them eventually. Not right now, though, because that shit's terrifying. We want some armor and some weapons before we do that. Maybe a healing amulet. But we're gonna be good for now. We're gonna survive another day. Just gonna put some fire on this here while we let this play out. And that'll be good. It'll be all peachy and everything. We don't hear wolves yet. We are all set up to have a good and strong return next week in this new brave planet. As always, thanks for watching. You can join us next week. We stream, or we post Don't Starve every Friday. You can join us on stream and stuff, play all sorts of other stuff. You can find all the links below. Join us on socials, and as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.